Hello guys, and welcome back to some more Fallout 4 Ultra Modded. I just realized this is brain extraction. Uh, did I lose my brain? I want my brain. I don't want to lose it.
Value is relative, but relatively, what is value? At Fallon's, each price represents our pact with the customer to bring things down to a manageable level of value that also takes luxury into account. Mass production techniques may have brought things up to
Just
speed,
realized I didn't actually
but
crash
it's
when I died last time.
time-honored, well-worn, oak and varnish tradition that really keeps things classic. Ah, that's progress.
Let's call that progress.
Nice.
Don't forget to stay hydrated.
Where are you, dude?
What the?
Oh, you saw me, huh? Did you? Oh my goodness, dude! Why are you so tough?
This quick, shall we?
Make this quick. God damn it, my arm!
Gotcha. My God. Heavy leather. Is that why he was so tough? Kinda like your hairstyle though, it's pretty unique. Now I'm just kinda dying, but don't worry about it, it's fine. It happens a lot. Just yeah. Yeah. Do I have any food now? Mud chips? Yes? Okay. No, I'm still kinda dying. It would be great if you know I could not die. A stealth boy? Really? This is very interesting, let me say that much. Like I said, I've never played this before, so I don't know what this is all about. But it seems like I am enslaved. That's pretty much all I get. Why did it have to happen on a Saturday? Only a few dozen of us made it in. The Abernethys, Hedgkins, Shaw, Finch, Warwick, Sullivan, and Hargreaves. Could have been worse, I suppose. It's just so these people actually made it in. Everybody stayed. We haven't ventured out so far. Still too worried about the radiation, but in the areas we've looked, we haven't found survivors. As much as we were prepared, we weren't counting on being the only ones. We may have underestimated this thing. We're assuming the attacks are predominantly centered on military targets and population centers, being in Concord instead of Boston, helped us not get vaporized by the initial nuclear blasts. Or the way I figured it, the biggest cause of death wouldn't be the nuclear explosion, but rather the collapse and sudden disappearance of support services, food, medicine, and the myriad of things we used to take for granted. We are alright on food and water for the time being. Been using graphene oxide for purify the water in addition to food stores. Been trying to hand out the growing food. Some aquaponics systems that cycle nutrients between plants and fish. Moral is understandably low. Main thing right now is just educating everyone about radiation. Sure, it can kill if someone is exposed to it too much, but more often than not, it's just causes cancer or birth defects. After the initial explosion, the biggest risk to a person's health is radiation found in debris lifted into the fireball during the explosion, as well as the residues of weapon itself. This can travel hundreds of miles, so in the aftermath of the attack, even from a significant distance, you're supposed to stay inside for up to 2 weeks, but we planned for a month just to be safe. Radiation can last in the atmosphere or in the environment around it. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of radiation stuff. By 2 weeks and 7 hours it's down to, yeah, okay, and still we've been wearing hazmat suits. We're keeping an eye on symptoms for our scavengers, okay. Supply run? Yeah, supply, so we decided to venture out. Most of the folks stayed behind, but I've always been curious to experience what it's like to participate in actual anarchy, so I take along for the journey. The first spot we hit was a local liquor store. In hindsight, we might have had a bit too much to drink while we were there. Threw a Molotov cocktail to the counter for the kicks and ended up turning the whole liquor store into a structure. Next stop we hit was the electronics store by Lexington. Only took one brick to take the front window. When we returned home, we unloaded everything. It dawned us that we could use new home furniture. Okay, so once again we rented out, but much further this time. This route to the Fallen's flagship store. They have been much more comfortable since then, but the the expedition came at a hefty price. 4 of us didn't make it back. We went into what can only be described as a group of feral ghouls. However, it did finally answer the question of whether we're alone out there. More courses moving forward. Okay. Rest in peace, Gary Fallon, who passed away yesterday at the age of 88. 88! A true leader to the end, and outlived most of all the original employees' shelter residents. He survived by his children, Jesse and Rebecca, 4 grandchildren, 1 grandchild, and a grateful community. That's, cool. Yeah.
You thrilled to the Silver Shroud, shivered at the adventures of the Single Man, wondered at where Mr. Wallace' science would take progress tomorrow. Now, next week, an exciting new series begins,
What?
chronicling
I
one
can't keep
man's
building.
journey.
Okay.
It's true. I've shrunk myself down with my atomic relay and managed to pass through space on a molecular level. Deep under the earth, I've built my fortress, an impregnable fortress that cannot be reached by normal means. I call it the University. I have planned, I have experimented, I implanted a control chip on the brains of each of my servants that allows them to pass through, as it were, to travel between worlds.
No, on their brains?
Yes, on their brains.
Yes.
I've learned so much about what it means to be a communist.
What?
An astounding revelation of man's cruelty next week on The Brain of Dr. Darius Destardo.
Okay, that's okay. Interesting. Alright. I mean, okay. Give me a second, just gonna do something in real life real quick. Once again, very sorry about this. Whoop. There we go. Now, I don't know how long I've been like recording now. But I'm going to continue a little bit longer. Let's see here. So this can be turned into a settlement, huh? Requires terminals. This is my confiscated stuff. There are 2 people down here. Were they the 2 only people, or are there more? I've been wondering about that. It's kind of fun. With my father's passing, leadership of the community has fallen to me. My first order of business was to change the scouting policy. I understand why my father established a close to home radius, and perhaps it made sense nearly 50 years ago, but it's time to move forward. Looking for former settlements at all our eggs, and we found a few promising locations. Farming, honest labor, farm under ruined overpass, waste treatment plant farm. The Great Green Jewel. A cleanup took over, and if you ask me, the place still looks like a dump. I have my doubts whether they'll ever get to looking good. It does say it's eventually centrally located, well fortified. A horde of super mutants attacked Diamond City yesterday. Would have been a disaster if it weren't for the group of militia guys called themselves the Minutemen. One guy in the squad, Murphy. Wait, what? Murphy? Ended up single-handedly saving a whole group of school children, paranoia about ferals. Okay, so Murphy saved them. Formation of the Commonwealth Provisional Government and the gradual migration of Concord's 4 felons residents to Diamond City and surrounding areas. We've started to repurpose the building. We can't have the government without a justice system, and you can't have a reasonable justice system without prisons. The bunker here seemed like an obvious choice for the prison. Murphy of the Diamond City Battle fame has agreed to move in and become warden for the time being, while continuing to serve the Minutemen as needed. Oh, crap, so I'm not a slave? Common justice. With the dissolution of the common provisional government, we have got no tax money to fund the prison. Murphy still believes in the cause, but he told us their operation needs to become self-funding. Slave trading seems like the only option. Oh no. Rapists and murderers back into the Commonwealth is far less attractive, and at least this way we can get them out of the Commonwealth. Walkabout. I'm getting too old for this warden crap. Been doing this too long. Call this whatever you want. Sabbatical, a retirement, or an extended vacation, but it's time for me to take a walkabout. Gonna satisfy that itch for the open road and the space over the horizon. Think I might head south for a while. I'm leaving Reyna in charge. We built a good thing here. It may be brutal, but it's necessary. Don't F it up. Murphy. Corpse decorating. Geez, Reyna, not gonna cut in your turf. It's your prison now, but now that I'm back, is there something you need to talk about? Safe control, disengage. And remote door control, open door. My goodness. Give me all my stuff back. I'm not gonna be over in combat if I'm right. Yep. Okay, let's see. First of all, give me my hard hat back, then my chess pieces. Not this one. No, actually I got some new good stuff from this, okay. Interesting. Medium leather chest piece. Medium. No. Yes. And. Wait, let's see if I can't get my old stuff back. Raider vest? What? Oh, I see, okay. That's not really what I was going for though. I think. Or was it? I don't know. Anyway, that's what I'm going for now. Gas mask. Do I really want to go for that right now? I think I'm gonna get killed. Now, am I hungry? I'm parched. So I need something to drink. Purified water again. Now, how much am I moving combat? 66? That's an apparel I don't really need to take with me. Like the visor, 30 army fatigues. A black dress could actually come in being very nice. Let's see, what about this suit? I don't really need the 3-piece suit. These colors are very interesting. But they weigh way too much for me to actually want to take them. Slave Razak barefoot. Sunglasses, no thank you. Suspenders and slacks, no thank you. Tattered rags. No thank you, okay.
Oh, la-di-da-di-da-di-dee-dumpling.
Yes, cuts with. And there might also be some weapons I can just drop off. But I'm glad I got an assault rifle now to start at the bed, just being able to take it. Along with a 10mm pistol, let me get that one. Do I have a... Also got a Janit's pipe wrench. Alright, let's go. Let's see if we can't get out of this place. For whatever reason, they wanted to keep us in here.
Well, well, aren't you the overachiever?
Who said
I've
that?
been admiring your handiwork. We all have.
You put on a good show.
What?
You're not useless after all.
Our new friend surely has some questions. Perhaps we should introduce ourselves.
Name's Murphy. Head upstairs to the top floor. I've got a proposition for you.
And don't worry, we'll play nice this time.
For now, what these assholes want. I like that they're called assholes, though. It's nice. Cancel. I don't really need you to do that right now. Save your game. You okay? So it wants you to keep on saving, huh? Remote open. Who the heck are you and why do you want me upstairs? Illyrios? Who are you? Talk later, okay, fine. Fine, we'll talk later then, I guess. Just don't hit me this time. I have feelings, you know? Eden, well, you guys have a lot of people here. I was wondering why they didn't, like, tie me up like the others.
Safety. Certainly a rare find these days.
Sword of Eden combat knife? Why do you guys have so much stuff? Is this like cheating or something? I don't know. I'm gonna not take it yet. Who do I need to talk to? I'd like to talk to someone. What is this place even? I have so many questions. Who ran away? Never mind. I don't want questions anymore. I totally want to submit to you guys. What do I need to do to earn your trust? Rude awakening. Find out what these assholes want. It's so dark in here though. Are you the one? I think you're the one maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video here. I don't know how long time I've been recording. It might be short, it might be longer. But yeah, I'm gonna end it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, click that like button. If you want to see more from me, subscribe 8000, click that subscribe button. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. And as always, stay awesome.